And now,
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's on the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Gotta find...
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. Couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
First and 10, Murray. Completed over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Benson once more. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Benson on the counter. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This reeled in by Benson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Able to get it to Benson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your...
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Murray from the pistol. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, it's Murray. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his leg.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
Benson on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Davion Clowney on that stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Now Murray on the play fake. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Murray here on 1st down. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just...
The give now to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw, Murray. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback. Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Man in motion here. Murray on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, somewhat...
Murray looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Murray. He stays up. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.